right here in Yonkers, New York, in our workshop,
where we produce custom room divider screens and upholstered doors and panels for interiors.
Yeah, we work with all kind of fabric, and with the technique that I use, it's allowed me to work with fabric that are very hard to work with, like silk, satin, horsehair, silk velvet, leather. We do all kind of weave leather. There is different way to do wall upholstery, but the technique that we use, which is like a semi-traditional French technique, allow me to work with this type of fabric, with the silk, for example. So today we're gonna show the process of doing a screen. So this is how we get the panel from the carpenter. The first process is gonna be to draw on the panel where the nail heads are going to go. The second process, I'm gonna use this cardboard to outline where the nail heads are going to go. I've been doing this for more than 20 years, and every other job is a new challenge. It's always something new, something I never encountered before, and even after 20 years, they're still learning and always adapting to the situation, to the room, and yeah, it's always changing. So right now all the framing is done with cardboard, so we can already see where I left a groove where the nail heads are going to be. That cardboard is to make sure I have a nice and clean edge. After that, I'm gonna put padding. I'm gonna staple padding on top, which here is a 3mm cotton, which will give a very relatively flat finish. And after that, we're gonna put the fabric. So now we'll cut the excess padding. So now the padding is done, and we can see where the nail heads are going to be, those grooves, which is going to make it much easier for me after to put the nail heads in a straight pattern. So now we're ready for the next step, which is cover the screen with the fabric.
And today the fabric that we're actually going to be putting on is a trend fabric. It's part of their Environment Plus collection in their green section. We wanted to use the trend fabric with the treatable suede or the cleanable suede because it's a screen, so you're going to touch it. And being that you're going to touch it, you're going to need to clean it. So it's important for us that the products that we make and the products that we use, you have to live with these things, and if you can't clean it, it's not livable.
The most intriguing step is when you bring the fabric and put the fabric on the frame, because here there is no error for any mistake. Every movement has to be kind of calculated. There is no mistake possible, because some of those fabric are a few $100s a yard. If I have a wall that's already pre-sewn with dozens of yards, every mistake can be very costly, and also it's a lot of time. All right, so now both sides are now covered. And this side, the first side is wrapped. The second side is upholstered on top of the fabric and staple of the first side. This one I finished with a needle gun, and now we are ready to start putting on nails. Every project is different, every fabric is different, and there's never any routine. It's always something new.
And now he'll go back and just kind of even out the spacing between the nails to make sure that it's all equal, so visually it reads the same in each spacing. The next step would be for us to fit the hinges on and then go deliver it to the client, or we would, if it's a screen that we're going to actually put together in the shop or bring to a client also, we would attach the other panels, make sure it fits, make sure it closes, and then wrap it up, deliver it, make it look pretty. Because we have a more adaptable kind of method of installation, because there are other methods that are easier and faster, but we don't use them because we feel like this is the better delivery. This is timeless, it's gonna last.
So what I like is transforming the space. Basically, it's an amazing feeling when you enter a space where it's just blemish and sheetrock, and transform something blemish in something beautiful.